Hello, my name is Billy Bjorklund, and I wanted to introduce you to my neighborhood. We call it Atwood Acres. This video series that we're doing is kind of introducing you to areas that not only we sell and list in, but that we also live in. I love my neighborhood. I'm sure most of you say, oh, I love my neighborhood too, but what makes Atwood Acres special? And to me, Atwood Acres, and my tagline for Atwood Acres, I guess, would say is you feel like you're in the country, but you're minutes away from everything. You're minutes away from the city. It's quiet. One of the things I really like about Atwood Acres is, it's just a nice, serene setting. You have mature landscape in Atwood Acres, something that you don't see in some of the new construction, where we have, obviously older trees, landscaping that's been around for a while. We don't have sidewalks, that might be the takeaway, but we do have a lot of people that walk the area because there's not a ton of traffic, and we have people that will walk. People walking with the kids all the time. There's these folks that have a Segway and they're doing their bikes and their Segway driving. It looks super fun, and we walk the neighborhood ourselves, so we really enjoy the area. Atwood Acres is selling fairly fast. We did some research, and I could say the average days on market right now for Atwood Acres is 7 days. And as a real estate agent, that's kind of important. So when we talk to people that are selling their homes, we want to give them some time frames to expect. I have had the privilege of working with 3 different sellers in my own neighborhood, and we have sold all 3 of their homes. One of them we're going to go visit here in just a little bit. So welcome back. So I wanted you guys to get a look at what I call a typical brick ranch in Atwood Acres. So behind me is a brick ranch, little 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. Atwood Acres averages, at least in the last 6 months, the average sales have been about a 2,000 square foot home. The average lot size is about a ½ acre, which we'll discuss in here in a little bit. But Atwood Acres back in the day used to be a big ranch, just a big cow farm. It was 50 acres. So if you can imagine stepping back into time, the cows are roaming around, possibly horses. No, sheep, goats, it's hard to say. But anyway, this was a big working farm. And then obviously it got developed, and most of the homes that got developed in this were in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and about 40% of those homes in Atwood Acres were built during that time frame. And then everything else kind of evolved after that. So we do have a lot of brick ranches with basements. It's common in this neighborhood, but we also have some 2-story homes. And we have some newer homes. We had a new home that was built on a lot 2 years ago, so that does exist. Atwood Acres has HOAs. Atwood Acres has areas that don't have HOAs, so it's a very eclectic type of neighborhood. We do have a lot of ranges in prices. Can't discuss that specifically with this house because this house has yet to close, but it will close here with the buyer very shortly. But I can tell you, if you are interested in knowing what your house value is, give us a call, because we were very pleased with the house value and we were very pleased that it appraised. So again, things are selling very, very fast in Atwood Acres. And my tagline for this is, you feel like you're in the country, but you are so close to the city. We have a hospital just, minutes away. Haynes Mall Boulevard, minutes away. Lowe's, Walmart, not to plug any particular folks, but we have shopping. So again, you feel like you're in the country at Atwood Acres, but you are so close to the city. So one of the things we talked about earlier is lot size. And you can kind of see a little bit back here. This is a typical lot in Atwood Acres. Typically, a lot here is about a ½ an acre. To get a feel for that, obviously you see the side of the house, but and it may not show too well in the video, but this natural area is actually part of this lot. So this particular home has some nice backyard, a little small creek running through, and then it's got a natural area, and then just beyond the natural area is where the neighbor's lot. So again, there is space. It feels like you're in the country, but you are minutes away from the city. Again, my name is Billy Bjorklund. I live in Atwood Acres, but if you're looking to sell or buy, or if you want to just even a value opinion of your home, it doesn't necessarily have to be in Atwood Acres, but this is my backyard. I do know it. But if you are looking for any of that, please reach out to me, give me a call. Again, my name is Billy. My information will be down below in the comments, so you can find that. And again, I love my neighborhood. It feels like you're in the country, but you are minutes away from the city.